joining the video. Today we're going to be talking about that Need for Speed 2015. Basically, I've got a forum. If you didn't already know, links down in the description. Always isn't down in the description. You know, I'm usually there in the mini chat from like I don't know, usually from like 5 till like to like 9, 5 to like 10, basically till I go to bed. Basically I was collecting some Need for Speed 2015 ideas, and hopefully someone at Ghost will see this. This is my idea. Hopefully someone at Ghost will see this. I'm basically just going to give you an overview of all of the ideas that everyone has given in, you know, the forum so far. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So reading through some of these posts, it's become pretty evident. People just want the old Need for Speed formula back. To be honest, I could have told you that before, you know, making all these posts and stuff. But it's obvious. People want it back. People don't want to, you know, have Zephyr and all this bullshit. They simply want that cheesy storyline, you know, that cheesy Fast and Furious storyline back. That's all people want now. That's all they want. It's really not that hard, EA. This is what the people want. This like from the, you know, a limited amount of posts I have from the community. This is what they want. This is what they want to see. This is what you should give them, because they are your consumers. Like, that is simple as that. So the first thing is story-wise. They want a normal cheesy Fast and Furious storyline that, you know, we've seen in many other Need for Speeds, but they just want that back. You know, they want a good quality story, not Zephyr. We don't want Zephyr. Like, I'm not even sure what happened. Was Zephyr a police guy, or was he like? I don't even know what happened. But all I know was that there was a cops and racers, and they were trying to like smash each other, and that's like basically all I know about the story. So number one, we want a cheesy story. The next thing's pretty obvious, and you know, you don't really need I think the people at Ghost realise this by now. People want customization back. You know, the crew was a good kind of step forward, I guess, but it wasn't as, you know, as customizable as we wanted it to be. We want Most Wanted 2005 customization dash Underground 2 customization. I want to go OTT with my customization. I want to be able to put neon on. I want to be able to put window tint on. I want to be able to, you know, put a huge spoiler on the back of my car. I want to be able to do the body kits. I want to have the option to do a wide body kit. I want to have the option to, you know, make my hood carbon fiber or make it non-carbon fiber with like a tri-slot on. I want to have the option to, you know, get some BBS rims and put them at 22 inches. You know, some of the options that I did not have in the crew. As Ghost, as the developer Ghost, you want to make your game better than the crew. The crew is your main competitor, and Forza Horizon. This time next year, those are the two games that you're probably going to be, you know, the biggest competitors. To do that, you're going to need more customization than them, and you're going to need a good gameplay. I'm going to come to gameplay in a minute, but customization is very, very vital to games nowadays. You know, even if customization like doesn't do anything like in terms of gameplay wise, so, you know, if I put like a stereo in my car and it doesn't do anything, you should still add it, because it adds that kind of personal feel to your car, which you don't get often. You know, and like I'm pretty sure in Underground 2, you know, you used them. You like everyone used them. You know, people used. You know, like when they were taking photos for magazines, and you could open the back of your trunk and you could see your stick stereo system. You could see that. You could see your engine neon. People love that. You know, there's a reason why Underground 2 was so successful, and that was because of the OTT customization. Now, fair enough, I'm not, you know, pleading on behalf of the community for it, but people want it. Without a shadow of a doubt, people want it. So why not give it to them? Is what I'm trying to say. So that's another thing. OTT customization, we want it back. Give it to us, please. You know, it's hard to say, you know, that people, you know, don't want it, because they do. They do. You know, people want this back. Give it to us, please. Okay, the next thing is the gameplay. Now, for me, like the whole drifting, just I'll kind of go over it just in case if you kind of aren't aware with the situation that people are kind of talking about. People hate drifting for some reason. They hate the kind of Ghost dash Criterion drifting. I don't mind it. I'm not a big like moaner, I guess. So it doesn't really mind me, but to be honest, having some skill, you know, in terms of handling wouldn't be a bad thing. I think, you know, if you kind of went around corners, at lower speeds, and not if you didn't go around corners at 200 miles per hour, that would probably, you know, make the game a bit more interesting, a bit more kind of easy to pick up, hard to master sort of thing. If you kind of went back to a kind of underground carbon, you know, black box handling model, I think this would make the game a lot more challenging, and obviously a lot more people would kind of play it, both casuals and hardcores alike. And I think if you added this to the gameplay, you know, as well as many of the people in the forum, they obviously think this would kind of add a bit more skill to the game, and you know, like the crew, could add a kind of, you know, competitive side to Need for Speed, which we haven't seen ever. Like I know the crew are really trying to promote competitive gaming. So if you could maybe put some type of, you know, competitiveness, you know, maybe not so easy to use. Sorry, my phone's going off. Yeah, maybe if you made it so not so easy to use, people would kind of, you know, just kind of play the game a bit more. It would add a bit more longevity to the game, and people would enjoy it more. So yeah, that's my kind of my third thing, I think. You know, try and make the handling models a tad bit harder, so people kind of play the game and learn the controls a bit more, because, you know, although pick up and play is really easy, really fun, it's just cool basically, you know, people want a challenge. Like that is the reason why I play games nowadays, for a challenge. And to be honest, Need for Speed Rivals isn't a challenge for me anymore. And you know, having a tougher handling model would be great, and it's definitely something that, you know, people want, and that you should include. Okay, so the last suggestion was by Craptastic Jack. He's obviously, you know, posted something in the forum. This is on the 9th of August, so it was quite a while ago. But anyway, he's saying basically there should be two currencies in the game: bounty and cash. Cash you use, you know, to upgrade your cars, buy cars, you know, kind of do all that progressions, you know, stuff, and you get that through winning races. And that he also says that you should get bounty by escaping the police. Now, in my opinion, if you were going to kind of introduce a bounty and cash sort of system, you should definitely give bounty through races as well. That should be a thing. But make it so it's less, you get less bounty in a race than you do in a pursuit. So in a pursuit you get more bounty than you do in a race. And then obviously to go on to the next level you need to get, you know, so much bounty, and you know, the higher heat level you go, and you know, the cars come harder, meaning you have to use your cash to upgrade your cars. Basically a simple progression model would be pretty cool, like we've seen in Most Wanted 2005, where you start off with a rubbish car and obviously your car gets better and better and better and better. I think that would be something, you know, that people would enjoy. It would actually add some longevity to the game, and it wouldn't obviously make it so easy just to go ahead and just complete, you know, because people just go ahead, like in Rivals, it took like a day to complete, maybe two. It wasn't, the career itself didn't really have, you know, much to it, and it got very tedious. If you kind of added this progression model where people kind of got a relationship with the car they bought, I think it could really add another side to the game, and I think genuinely a lot of people would enjoy it more. So those are all the suggestions we have so far. If you do have an idea, make sure to link it down in the description below. If someone at Ghost is watching this, I've actually got a whole thread on my forum down below if you want to go have a look. There's so many suggestions, like please click on it. Please tweet this to Ghost. So I'm going to have a click to tweet down in the description below, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do want to go join the forum, again, links down in the description. It's really easy to sign up, and I will see you on the other side. Guys, I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, like, subscribe, and I shall see you later. Peace.